Hey y'all, what's going on? Quick video. And have you went over and got your SCENTSY fix today? The link's down below. Y'all better run and get that damn indigo with the ice in it before it's gone. And get your jammy tab. Jammy tab. I'm just saying. Also, y'all, we got a new buddy, but mine isn't here yet. I'm going to get one. Well, I got one for the baby that I keep, well, which is my little cousin. Basically, it's my husband's cousin. So, it's the baby. He's my baby. And it's a shark, y'all, as cute as a button. Now, I told y'all about Gilly's demise. Bougie done scissored him so bad that she dismembered him and his leg was off. I'm just saying. We're going to need a moment of prayer. All right, Gilly. Lord, he's gone, y'all. But anywho, enough of that. So listen, real quick. So I'm looking at this, and y'all know I absolutely despise Trump, okay? And I just have no real understanding of why anybody would support him and in the same breath, I guess, say that you don't agree with the whites only pies and all of that. I find it hard. It's even harder when I see somebody black supporting him, but we've been having Uncle Tom since they brought Negroes over here, okay? So I'm looking at this story on Yahoo. It says violence breaks out at Trump rally. Protesters hurl eggs, throw punches, intimidate supporters of Trump. Now, here's my whole theory in this one right here, because we cut a whole food, which we're not going to lose. I'm not, even though they will say, see, we not the ones doing it. Yes, you are. For Trump supporters, you have done it. It has been done. It's on camera. It has been done. But what I am going to say, is on both sides, violence of any sort is just not okay. Support who you want to support, honey. Be violent in that motherfucking voting booth, okay? Violently vote for the right candidate, okay? And what should I say, the right party, But I just looked at, and they had, where they were spitting on people. One man was walking out with his wife, and he was a big guy. Wasn't nothing he could do. He couldn't protect her. And they was hurling punches at him. One dude chased one guy down who was just trying to run and get away. Now, to me, I find this just absolutely insane that we're having to go through this. But the reason why I'm making this video is because this is the tone, and is the tone that is going to be, and it is going to escalate. As long as Trump is running, it is going to escalate on both sides. Trust me. And now that the NRA has given him their support or whatever, now I will tell you more than any, be prepared for whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get bad on both sides, which leads me to Trump is horrible, fuck. The thought of him running, look what's happening. Imagine what would happen if he got in, like, it's a joke, but hey, and more people be like, give me your autograph, let me get that, I support Trump, he's gonna make that wall. You prepared to get behind it? Are you prepared to go back to Europe? I'm just saying, Caucasus Mountain, wherever the fuck. I'm just saying that this, and he's not in. This is him presumed to be the candidate to run up against Hillary. This is him running. And this is what he's doing to our country. We look bad to everybody. This fool done reached out to people whom we would never give time to. Like Kim Jong, or whatever the fuck his name is. That bastard. But dictator likes dictator. Like he's for Putin and all of these other dictators, because that's what he would be. He has no clue on how to run the country or whatever with his thumbs up, and we're gonna have 98%, and we're gonna get them all. We're gonna, bitch, what is this? But we're gonna move forward. That ain't what that's about. But what this really is about is, y'all, I want y'all to be cognitive and watch what is going on around you. Be aware whether you are a supporter of Trump or you are a protester on whichever side, supporter of Hillary, supporter of Bernie, whomever. Say, saying words is one thing, but spitting, hitting. One gentleman, had blood running from the top of his ear. One gentleman was chased down with his coward ass, but I didn't see Trump running out there trying to help y'all. And he wasn't necessarily coward. I ain't going to say that. But, when they are in a herd of each other, inside Trump is like, no doubt about it. It's going to be a fence at the gate. We're going to, him and all of that. But he went on with his protection or whatever, and you all had to be out there. But of course, you're going to stand just as strong for him no matter what. And again, I will say this again, it's not the like of him, it is the hate for us and any other minority. It is the hope of whites only pies again, and us going back to that, and it will just never happen. But I do say this, everybody has the right to support and vote in whichever way that they want to vote. They have that right, and nobody has the right to take it from you, although constantly they trying to take it from us and any other minority. It only becomes a thing when you're trying to take this voting from them, or it seems like they can't protest, or they can't talking about the fallen soldiers of the Confederacy and this, that, and the third. Then it becomes a problem. And with all that said, they have the right to do it without anybody putting hands on them. You know what I'm saying? On either side, it should never come to this. And it behooves me that even though I know what their mindset is, it's not us, it's them, they just ought to let us support whom we want to support, which is true. And you should do the same. But everything that he stands for is pure hate. So why would we ever expect anything other than hate, violence, when this is all he is? You know what I mean? Like, why would we, even expect anything else? But what we should expect, say what you want to say, but don't put your motherfucking hands on me. Don't spit on me. Don't do any of that on either side. These people have the right to support that dog if they want to. They have that right to do that without being physically, assaulted or whatever, and vice versa on the other side. When it's all well and good, and I gotta say this, first thing he said, put him out, get him out, do this, I'll pay his bill if he do. Now, y'all want to feel some kind of way when that shit is coming at you. And he had to know when he got ready to hit that West Coast, when he got ready to go to certain areas, like, really? What did you think was, real talk? Did you learn nothing from Chi-Town? But still and yet, with that said, the violence is just not okay. It's one thing to protect yourself if somebody's coming up against you, but for somebody to hurl and hit you or spit on you or something because of whom you support or who you like or whatever the case may be, that's a problem. The verbal, get with it, but touching and spitting and, physically hurting people. It was women out there that was being hit. They didn't give a damn. I'm not for any, if you support Trump, that's you. I can't deal with you. But I'm not going to put my hands on you. You know what I mean? I just see it for what it is. You ain't my get down. You can never be anybody that will support him. But I don't have the right to physically hurt anyone because they don't support what I support. So it's not about me saying this, for the Trump supporters. It is about human beings. And regardless, nobody has the right to do that. And it's also about me coming on here saying, do y'all, to the Trump supporters, if there's any that watch me, even though I know whenever you put Trump's name in anything, his Trump trolls will come and they, that's what they do, which I don't really fucking care because it just doesn't matter to me, bitch, just as much as you feel for him, I feel for mine. So that part right there don't bother me, if they come over and say whatever. It's just, my question is, do you not see what he's doing to the country? And he's not the president. Do you not see it? It's okay. I mean, I know that you have envisioned that we're going to go back to whites only pies. We're going to get these niggas picking cotton and shit again. And we're going to get these Latinos and things of this nature, honey. They're going to be doing this, that, and the third. But we're going to be number one again. I don't know when you was number one in the first place. You may have forced that shit. But I don't know when you were. But, okay. But do you not see the other stuff outside of, okay, let's go outside of for the Trump supporter. And I'm just talking to a Trump supporter. Whites only pies. Outside of, you know, your hatred for blacks and anything that's, you know, minority. Outside of that, let's go into the international realm. Do you not see how countries are looking at us? It didn't shake you at all that he was ready to get in, you know, he wouldn't take it off the table to go after Europe or whatever. And I know, please don't hit me with the colonies and how we fought them and all of this third. We won. Okay? But do you not see, I mean, even the threatening him with Kim Jong and wanting to possibly give him nuclear weapons, you know, because I know what his mindset is. Yeah, you can have a little bit, but we're going to have more. No matter who has it, it's bad across the board, whether it be United States, Middle East, wherever it is bad for humanities. That doesn't bother you a little bit? Just not at all. Just. Now, I'm saying put the black hate that you got and the minority hate and the whites only pie hate you have. Put that aside. Internationally, it doesn't bother you. You're not concerned at all. Nothing. You know. And I'm going to say this, y'all. Even if Trump gets in, let's be clear on this, which, oh, God, the world will be over. Yeah, there's always the Congress and the Senate, and he'll have to abuse that damn veto thing, which he will, because that's what he would do, because he seems to think that anything he says should go. Yeah, when he gets to doing that, his ass will get impeached or whatever, and it won't be a thing. Nothing will move, and he'll realize that I am not cut for this job. I can only turn down companies and pretend like I got this, that, and the third. You know, use, abuse, and all of that. But I don't know nothing about this whole other shit, like running the country. And he's such an asshole. He really, it's almost like I think he thinks that running, being the president of the United States is just kind of a trophy for him, so he can go, and I wonder, and believe me, just like your silly ass said that we've got 98% of the Latino vote. What? You are retarded. You are delusional as fuck. Oh my God. What? Y'all, he said that. Then he said, oh, and it's been so much demand for the school to open, and we've got people wanting to enroll now. You know that school can never be opened again. And he said it with, don't worry, we're going to, the thumbs, you don't have to worry about what we're going to do. It's like, is these other people or some shit like, whatever that means. Whatever this is, I can't. Yeah, when I say him, he's a joke. But I still have that legitimate question. Like, if you support Trump, just outside of the hatred that you have for other people, outside of your nationality, color, whatever, have you thought about international, like how the impact? Have you heard him say anything that he would do that seems like it would be, I'm just saying, what about that? Do you care about that? Or do you just got this hopes of whites on the pies again? I'm curious. I don't know. People say, oh, so-and-so love him, we love him, we support him. No, you hate us. It's not about love for the orange peel. It's about the hate for any minority. Come on. And see, this is the problem. See, y'all claim that y'all like Trump for his candor. You know what I mean? You feel comfortable when you're around him. And now that he's gave you a little bit, you'll say a few little things. But can we just be clear on the reason why y'all want Trump in there? Would you just say it? I mean, just say we fucking hate y'all. We fucking hate you minority motherfuckers. We wanted y'all to build and build this up. We want to be on the backs of you. We do feel like you are subhuman. You know, the whole gambit. Would you say it? I mean, you know, some of y'all feeling y'all puss though. Some of y'all saying that shit. You know, some of y'all trying to say, you know, maybe 2% or whatever. I'm just saying, you know, outside of that, is there, what do you think is going to happen to us internationally, worldwide, if he gets in? But I know you haven't seen it because, see, this is the, like I said, it is the pure hatred for us. You would be willing, this is I'm a hurt me to hurt you kind of thing. I'm willing to end the motherfucking war. I'm willing to start whatever I got to start just to let you motherfuckers know just how much we fucking hate you. And y'all, some of y'all might disagree, but I'm not going to change how I feel. And I know they're not, you know, going to change how they feel or whatever. But I just, you know, because they always talk about America, home to free, the brave, the do, you know, all of that. And, you know, how proud they are of it, you know. But Trump's going to really end this. The thought of him running is almost catastrophic. Not just here, but other places. Is that hatred for us? Just, I don't know, y'all. At the end of the day, the reason why I make this motherfucking video is because I wanted to say this. I don't believe violence on either side. Hitting people or doing whatever, spitting on them because they support somebody you don't support. It's not okay. On the side I'm on and on their side, it's just not okay. You know, and I'll never support Trump. But I'll never feel like I can just go punch one of his supporters in the face. See, bitch, the only way you gonna get punched in the face, you know, from me, is, bitch, you did something to me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm threatened or whatever the case may be. Trump really doesn't threaten, although he threatens the world, though. But I'm saying you would have to do something personal to me. I don't feel like I can hit you because you don't believe what I believe or whatever. That's some motherfucking terrorist shit. I'm going to kill you to believe what I believe. Yeah, that's what it is. It's some old terrorist ass shit. Homegrown terrorism. But they say it don't happen. You know, but I'm just saying that it's just not right. So my question is, what are y'all way at on this? Where are y'all at? Do you feel like since he began, have you seen how bad it is getting? How do you feel about it? You know, what? And if I have a love, whomever, now really, you know, someday, if you, you know, support Trump, how do you feel about, not local here, but internationally, how we are represented or whatever? Do you really feel like he could, you know, he could be our command? I don't know. I can't even say it, but you get what I'm trying to say. How do you feel about that? You know, I think most of the consensus is, I think 80%, if not 90% of people I talk to, it just really scares them to death, and they just can't believe that it's happening. But why not? Why not? What was this fucking country built on? Come on. Tell me your thoughts on how y'all feel about this shit. I'll say by no means, I can't stand Trump, anything like him, or any of that whites only pies or whatever. But as long as your ass don't put your hands on me, bitch, I'm not going to put my hands on you. We can go to the verbal, to the grave. We can do it till our lips fall off. But touching and hitting and spitting, oh no, God. On either side, it is just not comely. It is not nice. It's not cool. It's not okay. And I am totally against, y'all know I'm totally against the Republican Party, period. But I'm totally against him. But those that support him have the right to support him without being hit, just as those who don't have the right to support whom they support without being hit or whatever, you know. So tell me your thoughts on this shit. And I would love to see, what do y'all think? Like, what if Trump wins? What would you do? Like, how are you preparing yourself to get prepared for something like that? Or what are your thoughts on that? You know what I mean? And we're going to agree to disagree. Oh, let me say this right now for the heels have eyes and the rest of you motherfucking retarded bitches. You know, the supremacist bitches or whomever. Child, like really, you just gonna get blocked and delete. I'm just, it's what it is. I mean, you know, I'm all for people leaving their comments, but you're not gonna come over here with the porch monkey and none of that, because I know you don't want to hear me really. And I really wasn't hoping to go into the story so quick. I really don't want to have to read your wolf ass, okay? And I'm not. I'm really just not going to give you the time. So I'm just going to block you and delete you. But outside of that, y'all, we can agree to disagree and have the open conversation. You know, what I just said was for those animals that will come, you know, whites only pass, you know. Them, you know, those people, hillside eyes, you know, web-toed, inbred, hillbilly, hucklebuck, Kentucky Colonel, horse, whatever you're calling them. You know, y'all know what I'm saying. But tell me your thoughts on that shit. I really want to know. So I'm out of here, y'all. Much love. That's just what I wanted to talk about. Just tell me your thoughts.